Hey everybody, this is Cyrock Omega, and welcome back to Retro Summer. For the final couple games I'm gonna be checking out, we've got released pretty late in the Sega Genesis life span. Yeah, lifespan's a good term. Vectorman. I think the first one was released in 95. No, 96? No, 95. The second one was released in 96, in like November. Oh, hey Furry, how's it going? So this game came out after the PlayStation and the N64 were already out. In fact, I think a lot of games came out after the PlayStation, but I feel like the PlayStation's launch was a little bit slower. Didn't quite have the Mario 64 punch. I didn't get a PlayStation until like Crash Bandicoot came out, and that might have been 96, maybe 97. I think it was my brother's birthday in 97, so that would have been pretty early 97. I don't remember exactly. But anyway, fire this one up. I'm playing this one and not playing a bunch of the other ones. Oh yeah, check it out. You're actually controlling this on the Sega screen. You shoot balls. You're made of balls. There are no vectors to be seen, only balls. And you could just do this as long as you want. There are like some little red pixels up there at the top. Like, you see that? Like I'm kind of. Oh, there was something up there. Oh. Oh, oh, yeah. So yeah, I've only watched, no spoilers, I've only seen up to 4th JoJo series. Yeah, this is pretty sick. Pretty rockin' intro. So, I'm playing this one instead of like a bunch of the other ones because, you know, there's only so much time, and this one... Earth, it's 2049, and Earth's cities, forests, and ice caps are fouled with toxic sludge. Humanity has escaped to the stars, leave mechanical orbots to clean up. Yeah, I've seen the entirety of 4. 3 I've seen most of. 2 I've seen mostly like the last, like the very end and the very beginning, and same with the first one actually as well. I've only seen the entirety of Alright, disaster. One powerful Orbot raster oversees the cleanup through a planet-wide comnet. Tragedy strikes when in error, attendants connect a salvaged nuclear bomb to Raster's master control circuits. Dang. Yeah, I've only seen the entirety of oh man, what's the 4th one called? I'm being dumb. Diamond is Unbreakable. No, it's like, I've seen a good bit of those. New Order. Warhead is born, and he stands for tyranny, hatred, and oppression. By Warhead's decree, Earth is forged into an instrument of death for the returning humans. And if I were to suggest to someone where to start in the JoJo series, I would not be opposed to say start with a 3rd one, because that's really where the majority of what is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure now kind of begins. Vectorman. Vectorman lands his space barge after delivering a load of sludge to the sun. Food. Unhindered by evil mind control, he will not rest until Warhead is defeated and the Earth is again free. Even though there aren't any humans here. So as I was saying, I owned this game when I was a kid, and so that's why I'm playing it right now. And also, I'm saving it for last because Vectorman 2 didn't come out until forever. No, I didn't skip them. I only I don't even know. Hello? Oh. That's super attack. Huh. Yeah, they're important. Huh. Alright, anyway, let's play the game. Okay, come on. There we go. Press some buttons. Oh, that's right, yeah. Speed it up. There we go. Press start. What are the options? Turn off the sound effects and music. Difficulty wicked? Lame? Insane. Okay, I guess we'll go with wicked then. I have seen a good bit of both the first two series. I just didn't get all of them. I didn't even get all of third one. I actually started watching that one like right at the. I watched the first episode and then like the last 6 or something. Then I watched like the first half, just about later. It's like it was just what was on, really. All right, teleport. Yes, you probably should, but I mean, I've only got access to so many of them. Oh, hey there. I really prefer to get them legally for one. Yeah. Ooh, hey. Man, this game looks. Yeah, I've only got a timer on that. Look at the graphics on this. Look at those flags. Look at the foreground. It's cool. Oh, hey. Alright. Alright, so you don't actually die. Go down there. But again, I also don't want to pay for a subscription. And I'm a pleb that generally likes to watch dubbed anime. Yeah, this game, not exactly easiest. I never even beat the first level as a kid, I don't think. And using the control stick on the Xbox isn't great because there's that area that's like a dead area, because you can only, like right now I'm holding down and right on the control stick, and you know, it's kind of giving me duck. Oh, you don't have to pay for a subscription to Crunchyroll? Oh jeez, I'm stupid. Should've. Oh man, I mean, I feel like it's like you don't even really see what is right in front of you until you're already there, and it's already shot at you. Oh, really? It's free if you don't want, unless you want, yeah. Besides the ads. With ads, it costs money. Okay. But there really is a lot of balls in this game. Tons of balls. Not a single vector to be seen. Was it the... Huh. Alright. Hmm. Interesting. Alright, yeah, I'll probably look at Crunchyroll. Maybe I could get more into subbed anime. I did watch the first... what I did watch of the first 2 seasons was subbed. I don't know if they've done a dub of the first 2. First 2 arcs, I guess you could say. And look at this guy go. Just spinning around like a drill. So you really just gotta be careful. Don't run into things like a dingus. Oh, they have dubbed the first 2. Okay. I just watched watched 3 and 4 on Adult Swim, and I didn't know if they had done the first 2. I mean, I got the gist of them. Oh wait, hold on, no, okay. I think if you'd gotten... You know what? I'm gonna cheese that a little bit. I just kinda wanna try this. There it is, yeah. I don't know what's up here. Because I've never been here. Oh, that was like a health power-up. Sick. Looks like a shortcut too, maybe. I'm also running out of time. Yeah. Please stop at the boss. Oh, hold on. Hopefully that times 2 means... Yeah, I didn't mean what I hoped it meant. Oh, that's kind of cool. Gonna slow down if you shoot. Alright, so I lost pretty much all my lives. But yeah, I don't think I ever beat this guy when I was a kid. If I did, I didn't get anywhere into like level 2. Aha! He didn't even hit me. I got 30 TVs? Man. Yeah, I don't think I ever beat this one. Alright, cool. Yeah, I lost a lot of health there, I guess. But I still beat him. Music's pretty cool in this game. You can go underwater. Ouch. Once we get a game over, it's probably the end of the game. Probably no, there's no going back to this level. Yep. Oh, did I get another life? Hmm. Okay. 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 No, we're gonna get up here. There we go. Oh, his bubbles hurt. Game over, and we have to start all over. Yeah, looks like it. Dang. Okay, I'm gonna try it again. Okay, let's try not to lose all of our lives going forward now. Oh, damn it. Oh, not there though. Alright. Let's not run out of time. If I would kindly not run out of time. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't even pick that power-up up. Always duck before you run into a guy. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, it's automatic. Automatic and bouncy. Okay, I didn't know what. Like, that was probably not a good weapon to have right there. It still continues to not be a good weapon to have right here. Alright, this is where we get the health power up. It's the most important one. Darn mesquites. Hold on one second. No, let's just keep on going. I already lost one life, that's bad enough. There we are. Alright, get an extra life, that's nice. So like every 20,000? Gotta try to not get shot. I hate those little guys along the side. Ugh. This is weird. Looks cool, but weird. So I think yeah, this game's tough. So let's go ahead and check out the second one. This is, we already spent about half an hour in the first, we'll spend about a half an hour in the second. I got decently far in this one, I believe. Not quite as interesting of a title screen. Like, I got the collection of this, like, another collection. like sometime in high school, and I played a decent way into this one. Funky. Still the same song. Mostly. Alright, let's do it. Yo, cutscene. And he's boogieing to the radio. Uh-oh. It does suck that there's no save point. Oop, ouch. First bad guy. Already took a hit. It's shooting out of both hands. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it does suck that a lot of these older games don't have some kinds of saves or whatever. Because they're so tough. I mean, it's like I'd like to... It just... It's things like that that are just disincentives to play. Not saying that difficulty isn't fun, or that it can't be fun... I missed one. That it can't be fun to play a game that doesn't have... It's not as fun to play a difficult game, or one that doesn't have saves or something. It's just, it's like I have better things to do than play the same level over and over again, getting good at something. Playing a game that I enjoy a little bit more. I mean, even if Vectorman is an 8 out of 10, I've got 9 out of 10s out there that I may want to play a second time, that don't frustrate me, that I don't have to... Yeah, you know, you get the point. It can be good, but... Ooh, spider. Ooh, hey there. And also, I feel like a timer in a game like this is not really necessary. Whoa. Seizure warning? Whoa. Hey. That's interesting. And I wish the power-ups weren't like time-based. I wish they were like based on like maybe if you take a hit, you would lose it. Take a couple hits. So by the time you find another bad guy you want to kill, the power-up's already gone. I also have no idea what world we're on. I think I skipped any plot. Well, no, I think we got the plot, didn't we? We just got shot down over a planet and now we're here, dying. Scene 2. Yeah. Alright, well, you can skip over like that whole area. That's kind of cool. I'll take that. I'll take that. Exactly. He doesn't want to have to be driving a barge, he just wants to dance. When is Vectorman gonna be on Dancing with the Stars? And this really is a pretty obscure game. For something that could be qualified for being in multiple Best of Genesis collections, you really don't hear much about Vectorman. He only had the 2 games. Nope, nope. Oopsie doodles. Alright, that was foreground, so I can actually move through that. Kind of confusing, like what is and what isn't foreground. Yeah, it must have been the first level that actually, the first game that I actually got decently into. Because I don't remember this part much at all. Whoa, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I could use the 360 D-pad, but the 360 D-pad is awful. And I feel like a timer in a game that's very open in like the direction that you can go, having a timer is kind of sucks. It's just, it feels like I need to rush. Oh, hold on, no, I need to keep going this way. It seems like an artificial difficulty just for new players. Oh, guess we're not going. Oh, no, no. Yeah, we are going that way. Jeez. There we are. The games back in the day just kind of put a value on just repetition. Come on. Turn around. That's kind of weird. You don't have much room to jump there. And much time to get there, you know? There we are. That was a bit of a blind jump, too. It's like you're so close to Vectorman that it's really just kind of hard to see where you're going. Or what's gonna come at you. It's because they want you to get a good look at him, because they put so much detail into his model. I don't blame them. But then that makes it so it's like you get hit by guys really easily if you're just running through it. And you're running through it because you know there's a time limit. It's not a strict one, but it's still a time limit. And it has killed me before. lose. I lost. And there's the credits. I win! That's kind of weird, putting the credits after you get a game over. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really feel like playing, like, trying that again. I'd probably enjoy it a little bit more if I just had a better controller. I'm not saying that I died necessarily because of the controller, but it's just, something with the D-pad would be nice. A good D-pad instead. Like, whoever like said that during the design process, whoever said that now he's got rollerblades because he's a cool kid in the 90s. Whoever said, like, whoever gave the green light to the 360 controller having a D-pad this terrible should be fired. I got them all. As nice as Vectorman's model is, as super cool as this is aesthetically. Alright, I forgot about that stuff. I really wish that it was just zoomed out a bit more so I can get a better look at everything. I'm gonna try using this D-pad. Oh, this isn't annoying at all. That wasn't annoying at all. Still not annoying at all. Okay, it's gone. It's over. It won't hurt you again. Alright, I mean... yeah, this D-pad doesn't feel great. It's like, the way that... this is totally beside the game. This is just the controller I'm using for the Steam version that you can play this on. It's like, normally when you think of D-pad, it's like, I've got an NES controller right here. It's like, you just press the direction you're going, and that's the thing you do. I feel like the 360 D-pad was intended for you to have your thumb in the middle of it, and you use it almost like just the control stick. How it's like you hold in the direction that you want it to go in. Except it's, you know, not on like a ball like the sticks are here. Alright, I'll give it another go. Not feeling into this one so much. It's like, really, it's kind of just nostalgia that I have for the first one. Just that it was a game that was pretty neat, that I barely played, really, that I was never good enough to get anywhere past, like, the second level. And clearly I still not quite much better. As you saw, I got a game over on the second level this time around too. A little more time at the top would be greatly appreciated. Look at how cool this robot guy is. He's cool. Yeah, I just like lost 3 hits just to that little guy. Not because I couldn't see him, but it's more... I don't know. It's like they always come at you at different angles, and it's not easy to shoot diagonally. That's more of a game design thing, not the controller this time around. Also, I'm not great. I'm not very good. Yeah, I'm fine with doing this for less than an hour. I'll get it to I'll give it a couple more minutes. Alright, and that tiny little bug that just drops this tiny little drop of guck that kills you. Kinda weird. Oh, I forgot to jump. Like, it's surely gonna give me enough time. Like, why wouldn't it give me enough time to easily jump up there? Again, just a minor issue. And there's no iframes. There's no invincibility. And this guy, this bug dude, like, moving 3... Alright, you gotta shoot at him from a distance. That's the thing. Yeah, and... yeah. Can't make any blind jumps. It's like, my instinct is trying to get directly below that flying bee guy. But, no, you should really be at a distance. Drooling Dog Studio. Did they make any other games after this? Drooling Dog Studio sorted by popularity. Game 1, Vectorman 2. There is no game 2. I don't know, maybe that was just the development in Blue Sky Software. Which, they did Jurassic Park, Disney's Ariel Little Mermaid, Vectorman, Jurassic Park Rampage Edition, Evil Zone? Ren and Stimpy's Invention, Shadowrun. Interesting, Shadowrun. Vectorman 2, Desert Demolition starring Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. The Amazing Spider-Man Web of Fire, that was a 32X game. Joe Montana 2, Sports Talk Football. A lot of licensed games. Evil Zone. Man. The cover art for this is like some very Inuyasha looking villain. Not looking like Inuyasha, like a villain in Inuyasha. Interesting. When did he... I'm going off on the weirdest tangents now. I just want to know when Inuyasha came out. Like when... I know in the United States it was like mid-2000s. And that's... As a show. Yeah, original run. Jeez. The original run started in 96, so that's perfect on that. Oh, that's the manga as well. The anime started in 2000, so yeah, pretty... the game that I was talking about came out in 99, so maybe they already started with the thing. And that's a show that went on forever. The manga didn't end until 2008. And then there was a final act, which is just like a finale sort of thing. It's like just to wrap it up, because they just stopped making them and they just wanted to have a finality that went from just fall of 2009 to spring of 2010. That was a really cool show back in the day. Now, this is completely off topic. Yeah. Inuyasha was cool until it never ended. So I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break. Should I just keep? I mean, I'm gonna start streaming. I'm gonna play EU4 in like 10 minutes. So I think I'm just gonna take a quick break. But that's the end of all the looking at all the old games. I'm gonna do probably a couple more things. Maybe play some of the ones that I plan on. Maybe some of my favorites tomorrow, and then maybe a grab bag of a bunch of stuff on Labor Day, just kind of as a send off to the summer and this whole series that I had been doing. So I will be back in about 10 minutes with some EU4, hopefully, maybe a little bit more. So I mean, and I guess just to wrap up this Sega Genesis as well. It was really cool initially. It was competition for Nintendo, which is something that they desperately needed to be doing. It was technically superior to the NES, and that was really cool, and that can get people excited. But then you've got... But then when the SNES came out, there was... an SNES outperformed the Genesis in pretty much every way. And the games generally, at least in my opinion, my humble opinion, the games much better on the SNES, and the music leagues ahead. That was probably the weakest point of the Genesis, was just that the music not so great. So, and there's a lot of arcade ports, which was really cool back in the day too. But that doesn't really age that well, I feel. Like, now our memories, now the people that are going to be playing games, these older games more contemporarily, aren't really going to think of a lot of these as arcade games that much. Because those arcades are gone. And even if arcades are still around, if you've got an arcade near you that you are a regular to, it's just about, like, the chances of them having, like, Altered Beast, unlikely, I'd say. And so then with Sega's marketing, it was really cool and interesting. The competitions, console wars, wow, it's fancy. And that was, you had the Nintendo kids and Genesis kids, and they're all devoted to their own console. And you kind of got to feel bad towards the end of the Genesis lifespan for the Genesis kids, because then you get the hopefully there's a lot of Genesis kids turned into PlayStation kids, because that was a better way to go, because the Saturn didn't do so well. The Sega Saturn, like, Nights into Dreams was popular, I guess, about as popular as the Sega Saturn was itself, which is not very. And then let's not even get started on the Sega, on the 32X. CD wasn't as bad, but it was not great tech for the time. Good try, but no. And but the Dreamcast, that was a diamond. That had some good stuff to it, but sad that it didn't really stick around too long. It was pretty big for a good bit longer in Japan, but in North America at least, it didn't hold on so well. And so with the end of the retro era, start getting into the modernish PlayStation and then N64. Games just keep getting better, and 3D is the hot new thing, and so a lot of developers stopped making 2D side scrollers for a good long time, but then people thought, oh, that's, at least kids like I was thought, oh, that's an old game. I want to play the new kinds of games in 3D. But then you don't really appreciate what the 2D is for what it is. Aesthetically more pleasing than a lot of the rather low polygon sort of Mario 64 graphics or Crash Bandicoot graphics. Yeah, yeah. But I love my N64 as the graphics are quote unquote better, you might say, more advanced, but aesthetically, that's kind of the uncanny valley of video game graphics. Like the 3D isn't quite good enough to even meet the aesthetically pleasingness of even just like Vectorman. Vectorman looks cool. It's got 3D modeling in it, but it's still a lot of 2D stuff. That's probably one of the biggest draws of Vectorman, I'd imagine, was just how it looks. The Genesis had its place, and they're making the sort of Genesis Mini, which is a lot of games for the price tag, like 80 bucks, coming out next month, I think. I don't think I'll be getting it right away. I've got most of the games on there. There are some that I would like, really, notably Strider. I hear that's a really good game that wasn't on any of the other Genesis collections. Alright, so I'm gonna take a break, and I'll be back in just about 6-ish minutes with some more EU4 multiplayer. Break screen up, and I will be back then.